What's up guys, welcome back to another Roblox Fisch video. Today we'll be going over everything you need to know to complete the Vertigo Bestiary fast in Roblox Fisch. So the Vertigo Bestiary is pretty confusing and it is also needed to get the depths in the game. And most new players actually struggle to complete the Bestiary because there are a ton of different baits and stuff that are better to use. But as you guys can see here, I actually have it completed and it only took me like less than an hour. But yeah, starting off with the best things you want to get. So firstly, over here at Moosewood, there is this fish radar item for 8,000 coins. If you don't already own this, this is really useful and not just for Vertigo, but for basically like everything in the game in general, but specifically in Vertigo. Two of the fish there, the spider fish and the twilight eel, both show up on radar, so it's very easier to catch them if you have the fish radar item. Secondly, it's really recommended to get a lot of bait crates. Over here at Moosewood again, there are these bait crates over here for 120 coins each, and I'll put a chart on screen, but basically there are lots of fish in the Vertigo Bestiary that require lots of different baits, most of them being from the bait crate. And yeah, starting the video off with like the best tip, but if you're gonna do like anything extra at all in the game to complete the Bestiary faster, then at least let it be buying bait crates, because from the bait crate you can get insect, fish head, and minnow, and using those you are much more likely to get the twilight eel, the fangborn gar, and the abyssacuda over here. So yeah, if you can afford it, I would definitely buy a ton of these, and then you can just like spam open it and you can see I'm getting a ton of minnows, magnets, seaweed, and I'll also leave that chart in the description because the chart shows basically all the preferences, like whatever weather, time, season, or bait are better for each of the fish specifically. And now kind of going back to step one, I'll show you guys how to actually get to Vertigo in case you guys don't know. What you need to do is you need to find a Icynade whirlpool, otherwise known as a Vertigo whirlpool. And what it looks like is just a normal whirlpool, but with a big beacon coming out of it. And it can be anywhere across the map, but usually around the spawn area. And yeah, I just found one. This is what the Vertigo whirlpool looks like, the Icynade whirlpool. And if we get our radar, then you guys can see this is actually where you will catch the Icynade. So yeah, another tip is that the Icynade is actually the only fish that you don't catch in Vertigo, but instead you just catch it here. Icynade is also pretty decently rare. It is a mythical. It has typically about a 5% chance to get the Icynade. If there's an Aurora event going on, it can be up to 30%. So if there's an Aurora in your server, then you should definitely go for getting the Icynade since it's really, really high. But yeah, you can either get Icynade like as soon as you see the whirlpool before you even go to Vertigo, or you can just wait to get it for last because it is pretty hard. It is a mythical again. But just to show what happens and what you do, you just jump into the whirlpool over here, and then you'll be teleported to Vertigo. And yeah, so this is the Vertigo area. Over here is just the main area, and all the way down here is called the Vertigo's Dip, which is where all the fish are. And as I mentioned before, there are the two fish radar sections over here. We guys can see the twilight eel is over here and the spider fish is over here. The most important tips is probably that the depths key is most optimally found during the day. And you guys can also see this in the actual game as well, not just like from the wiki or the image or anything, but on the card on the bestiary you guys can see time, day for the depths key, bait, truffle worm for Icynade, weather, rain for rubber ducky, and then everything else here you guys can see and kind of like pause it and slow it down if you guys need to see whatever it is. And yeah, that's all you need to do. Like, you just need to sit here and fish for a while. You don't even need to have any specific rod either. Like, you don't need to have a super advanced rod like the Zeus rod like mine. I originally got all the fish here just by using the steady rod, I think. So that's one thing. You might as well try and like not do this if you just have the flimsy rod. Definitely at least get to a few levels in the game. And yeah, that's basically all the tips I have. If I missed anything important, make sure to leave a comment. I'll pin any comment that has a lot of good advice. And then once you get everything, then you'll of course be able to unlock the depths area over here and then get the route of the depths or just fish, whatever you want to do. But yeah, make sure to subscribe so we can hit 100k subscribers. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one.